deny that. We don't believe that in any way. The divinity existed before the crucifixion, and the divinity existed after the crucifixion. It was the humanity that was subject to death. It was the humanity that entered into death. Like the wood, like the iron rod enters into water. The divinity just passed over death unaffected by it. That's what we believe.
Okay, that's what you believe.
That's what we believe as
That's fine.
Christians.
Like,
I think let's end it here.
to this day, I've never believed that Christians believe in more than one God.
Good for you. I appreciate that.
And like, I know most of the Muslims don't believe that Christians believe in more than one God.
But they believe God has a son.
Muslims
They
are.
believe God has a son.
That's where the difference comes.
Yeah.
That in Quran, it's in Surah Ikhlas, it just clearly said that the God doesn't beget nor is he begotten.
Yeah.
He doesn't father any children, or nor does he have any father.
Do you understand that we Christians, when we say begotten, the Greek word is monogenes. Right? That's the Greek. And it could be translated as unique. Unique. The word begotten doesn't mean that he fathered someone sexually. That's just another error inside the Quran. Christians don't believe that. We don't. We don't believe.
You can't say
We don't
call it
believe.
error.
We don't know.
You can't call it any interpretation error.
It is an error. The Quran is literally wrong. Literally wrong.
See, you are
All
being,
this time, we never said that Bible is wrong.
I never said that Bible.
Do you believe the Bible is changed?
Yeah.
Do you believe that's wrong?
Well, the Bible has changed. Anything that changes,
It's wrong. So you
There's
are
no
saying
uniformity.
you are saying the same thing. You are saying the same thing. You are saying the same thing.
Okay, you know what? Let's stop here because the thing is that obviously we're not debaters, right? And this guy is a debater, right? And he will always trap us until and unless we go out and we learn and we become debaters as well.
Do I get a
This
gold
is my
star for my debate?
no. This is my
You got
yeah. With a layman,
Do I get
yes.
a gold star for my
With a
debate?
layman, yes.
you get a gold
Can I ask
star
you
for
what's your
debate
profession?
tactics.
What? My profession? I work for the church.
You work for the church, right? I'm a mechanical engineer,
Wonderful.
right? So obviously, if we talk about engineering over here,
You're gonna stomp me.
you'll give me an A star,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that's the thing because this is like your job, isn't it? It's
Part-time.
your way of life.
I'm only part-time, guys. Where's the covenant support? I want to go full-time, like Ali Dawah. Hey, Leon. Yeah. Anyway, look,
Everyone's nice meeting you.
Thank you so much.
It was nice meeting you.
I always give a gift to every nice
You know
person
what?
I spoke to. Have you got a Bible, a gospel?
You know what?
I want to give you your own gift.
No, you know what, Bob? What I'll do is I'll take a picture of this. The thing is that I don't live in London.
This is yours.
I live up in Manchester.
This is yours.
Carrying this wouldn't be like, because I respect every book, every religious book. I wouldn't be able to stick it in my bag. My bag, just look at my bag.
You'll be fine.
Just look at my
You'll
bag.
be fine. There's space. He's got space in the top. I feel. Good turn to the camera. Look at the flex in that bag. He's got space to stick it in. He's got space. Look, this is my gift to you. You do with it what you want. Right? This is my gift to you. You do with it what
Are
you
these
want.
the same?
This is the Bible. This is the New Testament. So basically, this is just.
Explain me the difference.
Yeah, of course. So the
Last
Bible.
thing, this is the last thing.
This is the last
I'm not arguing anything. I don't know anything
That's
about
fine. So this is the Bible. It contains the canon of 66 books. This is just the New Testament. It contains a canon of 27 books. So that's the difference. This is New Covenant literature, so this is about Jesus and the apostles. This is New and Old Covenant literature, so this includes about the prophets.
And just like the
This,
Quran,
sorry, yes, this includes this.
and just like the Quran,
The shortest gospel is Luke. If you want to have a quick read,
No, that's not true. The shortest gospel is Mark.
Mark. Okay, sorry.
This is what happens when the cameraman tries to jump in. Stick to filming, JC. The only sentence, and he gets it wrong.
Hurry up!
Right. It was lovely talking to you.
All right, man.
Real
Thank you.
pleasure.
Thank
You look after yourself. You look after yourself.
Thank you so much.
Nice to speak to you.
Nice to speak to you as well.
Thanks,
God
Bob.
bless.
Right, we'll see you later. Rap power. Look at the hell out of here.
So, Leon, I want to give you a giant hug, bro. It's great to see you.
Yeah, go content.
Content over everything.
Yeah.
The second best channel in Speaker's Corner.
I'm gonna remix that.
Yeah. So,
Go, Bob.
so what we had here is
Yeah.
a Muslim, two Muslims who were talking about veneration. The veneration that Muslims perform to the Kaaba house and to the Black Rock in Mecca. And we demonstrated that Muslims unfairly condemn Christians for our veneration of the cross, like their famous poet Ibn Qayyim. who condemned Christians as cross worshippers. And this is a celebrated piece of poetry amongst Muslims across the Arab world. And they literally condemn Christians for something that they do themselves. And when tested, what we saw is that they have absolutely no reason to justify condemning us for doing something that they do when we do it for exactly the same reasons that they do it. No reason at all. And so what we've exposed is those that are criticizing the Christian faith are doing so from a conceited, ignorant position. And you should simply stop if you want to be intellectually consistent. Second point, we got into a discussion about our belief in God. And as always, Muslims formulated their criticism about our belief in God based upon their misunderstanding of the doctrine of the incarnation. If Jesus is God, how could he be born? If Jesus is God, how could he die? Not understanding that we Christians don't say that the divinity was born or created or died. In the same way that if Uthman was to burn all the variant copies of the Quran, Muslims don't say that Uthman has destroyed the Quran. He's destroyed the paper that the Quran is written on, the ink that the Quran was written with. So the created is destroyed, but the uncreated continues. In the same way, we Christians believe that the divinity of Christ was not created by the birth of Jesus and did not cease to exist at the death of Jesus.
That's right, Tom.
These things are related to his humanity. And if you can have it in your Quran, this eternal, uncreated word that I can toss around in a book and chuck on the floor by the will of Allah, but I'm not affecting the eternal word of the Quran, then we can have exactly the same thing about the divinity of Jesus.
That's right, Tom. Obsila.
Now I've got to give this beautiful man a big hug. Come here, bro.
Don't get a camera.
God, content.
How are you, man?
I'm good, man.
Right, cut.
Yeah, it's good to see you, bro. Where have you been?